Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to Dash Toys and Car. So some of you may know that I have been using and testing the Sexy Dash from Enhance for a while now, and since then they have been sending out a lot of software updates to either fix the bugs or improve the overall using experience with the Dash. And today I just received one of the biggest software update for the Sexy Dash, which is the mirroring function with the knob. So now, in order to use the Sexy knob, you don't have to look down to use the function anymore. Now you can see everything mirroring all the functions on the knob onto your Dash. And with this update, made it so much more intuitive to use both products at the same time. Not only that, now Enhance are having an awesome summer sales up to 20% off on most of their products, plus you'll get 10% extra discount from my special discount code. So in today's video, I'll share the whole experience with the new latest software updates, and then we'll see how it works with the Model Y Juniper. Now let's go. If you are interested, you can get the Sexy Dash and the rest of the Sexy devices from Enhance or enhauto.com, and right now they are having a special summer sales starting August 17 to August 31st, and you can get up to 20% off discount. And if you are interested in the Sexy Dash plus the Commander, first you have to select your car first, and then select the right model of your car, and then select the factory where the car will build, and make sure select the right build too. So mine is before November 13, 2025, but if your car is built after the November 2025, you have to select this one because the OBD connector is different. So now if you buy anything more than 50 euros or about $58, you can get a free Sexy t-shirt, the new t-shirt, and then you can also get the 2 Sexy buttons for free as a gift. On top of that, you can use my special discount code TC for another extra 10% discount, and this is the price after the discount. Alright, now let's go and test it out with the new latest software update. Alright, finally Enhance released the latest software update that mirror the activities or the selection on the knob to the Dash. But before we go through that demo, let me show you the latest software update on my Dash first. So let's go to the setting and system. So this is the latest software update. As you can see here, make sure this is the one you have to make sure all the new updates and all the new functions it's working on your Dash. Now let's come back to the main page. As you can see here, something new that a lot of people were requesting and asked about it before, the speedometer. With this new speedometer selection, you can have a much bigger size. Let me show you. On the main page, if I press and hold, I can make changes here. So let's say if I delete this and then add the new one, and then I would add spatials, and then go to the gauges, and as you can see here, we can select different gauges from the simple one, the one with the regen and the power, and this is the latest version. As you can see, the size is different between the first version and the new version. So now you have 4 different options for the gauges: 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can change. So let's say I select this top and bottom, I can change to different functions here: battery range on the bottom, battery regen on the bottom, and then I just select OK. Then I get the new gauge and select done. There you go. So that's new to the latest software update on the Dash. And one more thing that I like a lot and is new, it was just a placeholder before, and now it's actually functional, which is the media display. As you can see here, the display is showing exactly the same on the car. So now you can see what it's playing on your dash instead of looking back down here, and it's also showing the source. So right now it's playing the media from Spotify, and it will see the Spotify logo there. So if I change the media to Amazon Music, then it will have different logo. Too bad it didn't have the Amazon logo on there, only Spotify, but it will display the correct artist and the song, same as you can see on the main display. So if I change the song on the knob, on the left knob, to the next songs, will also change on here, as you can see there. So you have the full control, just normally have on the steering wheel knob, but now you have the full display on your dash. Same way on the radio, it will show exactly what it shows on the main display on your dash. And one more thing for the US user, now you have the correct speed limit sign on the dash display. And another function that I have been waiting for, and a lot of people were asking for it, is the right steering wheel knob to control the dash. But before you can control it, make sure you change on the setting. So just go to the setting and then scroll down to the scroll wheel control. As you can see there, make sure the scroll wheel control is on, it's not off. So you can choose between not on autopilot or always on. I would personally choose not on autopilot because it will interfere with autopilot and FSC function. So it will disable on the autopilot or the FSC, because this knob will only function when your car's on autopilot or FSC to change the speed, to change the distance between cars, your car and the car in front of you. So make sure that is on, and then we go back, and then now you can use the knob to select the function, as you can see here. So scroll one by one to select each function. So if I want to select, I just press to the right to select that function. As you can see, the mirror just fold again, select again, the mirror just unfold. And to change the pages on the dash, I just swipe it to change the pages. I like this function a lot because it's much more efficient and much easier to change the pages than just swipe on the display. So this knob function actually make the display or the dash much more practical, especially if you want to display the dash on the actual dashboard right there, because it's so hard to reach and try to select and activate each functions on the display. And this helps a lot with especially the Apple CarPlay. So now you can select the function and change on the Apple CarPlay. Make sure you select the right first, and now you are in Apple CarPlay function. As you can see there, you can select different functions on Apple CarPlay. Same thing here. If you want to select, then you just press to the right. You want to go back into Apple CarPlay function, then just push to the right. There you go. So now it makes so much sense that to use the knob to control all the functions, especially when you want to display out there, so you don't have to reach it. Now the main software update on the dash. Let's test out the function that mirror all the activities on the knob on the dash. So before, with the dash didn't have that mirroring function, you would have to look down on the knob in order to select the right function that you want to use. It is less practical that you have to look down to use the functions. Now if you have both devices, now it is working together as one unit. So when I want to, let's say I'm driving, right? I don't want to look down to use the functions here. I can just select the knob functions. So if, let's say I want to change the fan speed, I can just look at the dash instead of the knob to change the fan speed. Let's try again. Right there. Now I change the fan speed without looking down at all. Or, you know, in the car without the knob or the dash, you would have to come here on the main display, select this, and then change the fan speed. It's not quite practical with the display. So this helps a lot with the knob working together on the dash. Let's try again now with the region. So just select region. Now I want to change the region to, let's say, 50%. I don't have to look down at all. And now my region is 50% and it's showing on the dash right here too. So we know exactly what is the region percentage. Now I want to change the region back to 100%. I don't have to look down at the knob at all while using the knob function, and it all displays on the dash. So this is what I have been looking for, and I have been waiting for this awesome software update to arrive, and it's finally arrived. It's really practical, so much easier to use, you know, between knob and the dash. I don't have to look down at all, especially of course while I drive the car. So I can now see all the functions, all the options right on the dash, which is really, really awesome. This is probably the only company that produce different devices, and they try to make everything works all well together. Now even better with these two devices. And I love the new layout. I love how clean it is, the look, and the bigger speedometer that helps a lot. And of course it still has all that awesome function with the, you know, brake lights showing when your car is braking, of course the turn signal, and the blind spot warning still on this awesome dash. And one more thing I want to mention before I forget is that now the dash display will follow whatever mode on the display, on the main display. So right now it's on the auto, so it's follow on the light mode on the main display. As you can see, the color is really, really close, probably the closest that I have tested with the rest of the display. Of course the main display is still a little warmer, this one a little bit cooler, but it's not a huge difference. It's really, really close. But now if, let's say, I change the dark mode on the main display, and the dash will change the dark mode right away, and the brightness is really, really similar to the main display. Again, I want to manually change it to light mode, and it will just change by itself. I don't have to come here and make the change to match this one at all. So let's go back to auto. Now back to dark. It's just like that. Really, really cool. I love how it interact really well with the main car, and it looks like an OEM display to me. It doesn't look like aftermarket at all. A lot of my friends came in the car and they own Tesla, and then they came in, they were like, I didn't know that the new Tesla Model Y Juniper came with the driver display now. I said, no, they still don't have the driver display. This is an aftermarket, but it looks so cool, and it calls the sexy dash. Also, make sure to download the latest software update on the Commander, which is 6.8.3, in order for everything to work well together. I love the latest software update on the dash. Now let me control the knob and see on the dash, so it's well integrated between the two devices. Let me know in the comment down below what you think about the latest software update on the 6C dash and the Commander, and I'll make sure to put the link in the description down below, and special discount code for you too. Don't forget to check out all the 6C devices from Enhance, including the dash, the knob, commander, the buttons, and also the sexy strip. And this is the best time to get these devices because they only do the big sales probably like twice a year, and now you can get up to 20% off plus the extra 10% off with my discount code, and you will get a cool free t-shirt like this if you buy anything more than 50 euros or about $58 US on their website. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Make sure to click like if you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down.